I didn't do this. I'm sorry.
We wanted him to go away, but we didn't want him to die.
I'm guessing he got shot in the back of the head.
I am being arrested.
220 out, 240.
A mother-daughter duo arrested in cuffs after a stone-cold killing.
I know, honey. I know. I know. What's your name? What's your name? How old are you?
That happened in front of the victim's baby girl. But neither of them were there when it happened.
Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, honey. Hang on. Come here. Come here, honey. Come here, honey.
It's March 19th, 2023 in Santa Rosa County. Deputies rush into the Cayo Grande apartments, responding to calls of a shooting. What they find is chilling. 24-year-old Colby Vincent shot dead outside his apartment door, groceries spilled on the floor, and just a few feet away, his 4-year-old daughter Presley crying out for her father.
Come here, honey. Hang on, come here. Come here, honey. Come here, honey.
Detectives get to work.
Start contacting neighbors.
Ma'am, did you hear anything? No. All right, you have a witness right
Yes.
Should we start cutting close?
Hey, go upstairs, okay? We'll get
Do you know his name? Okay. Do you know his name?
No.
Hey, ma'am. I know you don't have a whole super lot of information, but it would be all right for you to fill out a witness statement about the stuff that you do know, the sound and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can come in if you need to.
Okay, did you hear anything or see anything like that?
We just heard, we were both outside. He's my husband. We just heard a gunshot. It was somewhere over there.
Talk to me.
There was a dude that can't walk this way. He said that he told us to go inside because he said that he heard something. And he said that he saw somebody drop. I don't know.
The timeline, they're probably thinking it's about 10 to 12 minutes before we got here and when the shot went off.
it wasn't that long.
No?
We were at the office. I mean, we were talking
in the B1 office, man.
Yeah,
Y'all got here faster than us.
Yeah, we were here probably 4 minutes.
Yeah.
We were probably 6 minutes.
Yeah,
it was quick.
To like squirrel out, see a bunch of sirens.
Nobody.
You know, 197?
We probably parked somewhere else and walked, trying to be nonchalant. And he just
Yeah.
walks up and smokes the dude, and the less attention I can draw, the better.
I mean, he could already be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which they were saying they thought he worked here.
He did Walton. And I looked at it too.
Westbound so far. Direction for suspect.
Yes.
On suspect demographic.
6 foot, 6'2", white male, about a little bit,
Odie green, brownish hat.
about my build.
Beard, no beard.
She said she couldn't say.
Light jacket. They just thought maybe neutral colored jacket, but.
While little Presley's life is changed forever. Was this a robbery gone bad? A random shooting?
I think this was a robbery.
Yeah, if you go back towards his part of the house, you can smell the weed, and there's a couple containers.
So it looks dope.
Yeah. There's a couple containers inside. He's got like a bullshit Gucci bag that's open.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to bet it's dope. It's all dope related. He got a 420 chain in his. Yeah.
It seems like it's a rib.
Yeah.
Or something much closer to home?
Maybe it's not a robbery. Maybe it is a freaking
Personal.
Yeah, maybe. Because it looked like he was.
I mean, it's someone who doesn't really care.
Well, he had put freaking groceries. Looks like he had already put a load in.
And that door's open, right?
Yeah, that's his car.
Shit, man.
So,
We caught him off guard. Yeah.
When he was at the door, came up behind him, and there was argument.
Okay.
That's what the lady next door said. They heard some yelling.
But isn't that odd, an argument with a GSW at the back of the head?
Right.
Because if you're arguing with someone, I'm not going to throw him out.
Right. Unless he's trying to get in.
Yeah.
Run in an apartment or whatever.
Maybe he's trying to get her in.
Yeah.
Dude, why was our response time, why is someone called 20-25 minutes after the initial shooting?
Is that what it...
Yeah. That means this little girl is standing there for...
Where did you get that information
minutes.
from?
I heard it somewhere.
To his parents, Bradford and Megan Minton, Colby was turning a corner working so he could see his daughter more.
Was he working at the time when he was living behind Johnny Houston?
Yeah.
Do you know where?
He worked at Walmart in Gulf Breeze.
Gulf Breeze.
And then he went to work for another marijuana dispensary.
Okay.
I don't know the name.
Was that the one on Shalimar?
No. It was a different company. And then he went to the one in Shalimar.
That was what was the name of it?
I don't know. MUV.
Move.
Okay.
I think that's what it's called.
And then when they built the one in the bar, he got one of the manager positions.
How long has he been working for them?
I feel like a couple of years.
Colby seemed hopeful until his parents got the call no parent ever wants.
That's right. What's going on? Are you the father of Kobe Vincent?
Stepfather.
Stepfather? What's that?
Is Megan here? Yeah, she's put some clothes on. Can you come in and talk to you for a minute? Is everything okay? No, it's not.
There's obviously concerns that he may have been dealing drugs on the side. Did you have any inclination of anything like that? And let me preface that with, it doesn't matter if he was doing that. It doesn't. It's just one of the problems that we deal with sometimes when we're talking to people is people try to sell us on who they want us to believe the person is, and it doesn't change the opinion, but we can't go down a path of, we have to trace the truth about who people really are, because that's what opens up all the doors.
Yeah.
Now, there was a lot of money and stuff in his house, so there was like indications that could have been going on. Was that something you had any concerns about, or that you ever saw?
If I would have had concerns of that, I wouldn't have helped him hire a lawyer to get his daughter back.
But someone close saw Colby's lifestyle in a very different light.
In order to understand, you have to go back. We had our kid, and he decided that the drug life was for him, and I decided it's dangerous for our daughter. So I moved back home, and then at 14 months old, when Presley was 14 months old, he moved out. And then for a while, he was getting her every Saturday for a couple hours, and that was fine. And then it was to where, I can't get her because my roommates are doing coke, or I can't get her because I got this going on. And I was like, okay, well, if you're gonna be around that and on that, I don't feel comfortable letting her go with that. And you're posting pictures of dropping acid and driving around smoking, like you're not making responsible decisions. You're making me nervous. And the fact that you posting all of this with her included, it's making me nervous. So I had her under government-assisted food and government-assisted health insurance. Mm-hmm. And whenever you do that, they go after the other parent for child support. Well, whenever that went through, 14 days later, he turned around and said, oh, well, all of a sudden, I can get her 50-50. I'm definitely not comfortable with that. No. What are you going to do during the week when you have to work? I'm going to leave her with my girlfriend. No. She does the same things. No. So at that point, I got a lawyer, and he said that if she gets hurt on his watch, it's just as much my fault as it would be his fault, because there is nothing in writing or anything that says that she was supposed to be there, or he was the one with her. So if she accidentally grabs his Coke or acid or whatever he leaves laying around and eats it and overdoses and dies, I go to jail because of child neglect and abuse and death. And just, so I said, no, I'm not forced to give you custody of our kid yet. I'll see you in court. When they force me to allow you to have custody of her, I will. Okay? Perfectly fine with that.
Presley's mom, Rachel Moore, has concerns. Colby worked at a marijuana dispensary, and in his apartment, police find over $1,000 in cash and containers of medical marijuana with his name on them. Did the drug-induced lifestyle turn deadly?
If you don't mind me asking, why'd you guys separate?
He has a drug obsession. Like, no matter what environment I would put him in, he would bring the drugs to it. I could get him out of the environment and he would be the drug dealer. I could take him. We moved out because his family said that if you have a baby and you live with your family, it just automatically ruins your family relationship. Like, you don't get to grow as a family. And he took that personally. So we moved out. Once we moved out, he started selling drugs. He started growing drugs in our house, and I had my kid. And I was like, hey, you can't do this. Like, this is a dangerous situation for our daughter. Like, you gotta stop. So about 6 months later, after I realized that he wasn't going to stop putting her in these situations, that this was what he wanted to do. He was pushing his life towards this situation. I didn't want her to be put in this situation because I could see that this is where his life was going. What if she saw this? Then where do you go? That's not something you can just unsee. And they said don't ask her anything, don't say anything to her. So of course, you can't say anything to her because then I'm messing with evidence or doing whatever, and I don't want to do any of that. So I'm just panicking, letting her sleep, but I can't sleep. What do I do? What do I do for her if this is something that has happened and she saw everything? This is exactly why I didn't want her to go back, y'all.
But the cops couldn't ignore a coincidence.
I don't think it's a coincidence that the same day that custody, or the same week that, the same night that the custody exchange happens for the first time in a year and a half, Colby gets killed in front of his apartment, right?
At first, investigators think this might be a drug deal gone wrong, but it doesn't add up. The groceries are untouched. His wallet and keys are still there. Nothing was stolen. And then detectives learned something else on the scene that night. From Rachel's mother, Christina Moore.
Be over here, so I'm sorry, you're Preston's mom? Presley, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not
That's
Presley's mom. I'm Rachel's mom. I'm Presley's grandmother.
Presley's grandmother. Okay.
What did he do? Can you tell me?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out here. What's your name, ma'am?
Christy Moore.
Christy with a K?
CHRISTYMOORE.
Why was she there just hours after the killing?
Oh, God.
How did you get notified to come up here?
Dustin and Shelby Henderson live up in 430 or 431, something like that. And they called their mom.
Okay.
That's my best friend. Kim is my best friend in the world.
What the detective learned in this interview changed everything.
Is Colby okay?
Colby is not okay. Colby is deceased.
What?
So that's why this is imperative that we try to figure out as much information about what's been going on with him lately. It's our experience that these don't happen at random.
I need to call her mom.
We're working on that. We're working on all that right now. All that is being taken care of. All that is being taken care of right now, okay? What's been going on with Colby lately? What has he been involved with? Who's he been talking to? Anything you know?
Oh my God, to be honest with you, I haven't spoken to him in almost a year because we have been in a custody battle with him because he wanted her, but his lifestyle was not something that we really wanted. With Presley, the court case, I don't know what happened there. It's all got screwed up. And
What's going on with court?
They gave him 50-50 custody after not seeing her for an entire year. This is the first time he saw her in a freaking year. Oh my God. And we even said it out loud to the freaking judge. That we were scared of his lifestyle.
Of Colby's lifestyle.
I don't know what he's been up to. Hopefully, I was praying to God that he would pull his head out of his ass and...
Well, tell me about Colby. Stuff that you know about
Colby
him.
is a great person. Don't let me get me wrong. Colby, I loved him just like he was one of my children. He is, oh my God. He got infatuated with drugs, with marijuana. And he swore to me that that's all he was doing. We found pictures of him dropping acid and this, that, and the other. He's dropped a lot of weight. And so he filed 50-50 custody. He was only getting her for like 3 or 4 hours on a Saturday anyway. So, whatever.
When did that change?
About a year ago.
The 50-50 custody?
Oh, that happened today.
Oh, that happened
I
today?
mean, we went to court last Monday, and he got her for the first time today. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I try not to vomit. Oh, my God.
So Colby, did they meet up somewhere to pick her up, or did
At
they?
Publix at 6:30.
Okay.
Me, Rachel, Chris, and the baby. And Rachel and Chris stayed in the car. I walked her over to him. Oh, my God.
Now, who is Chris?
Rachel's fiance.
Okay.
And they've been together 2.5 years, I guess. Oh my God. Has Presley witnessed this?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
Oh my God. But anyway, I haven't seen him in a year. So has he straightened his life up? I don't know. Obviously, not.
How did the exchange go?
It went fine.
Went
I just,
okay?
yeah, it went fine. I just walked over to him and I asked, I didn't ask him anything. I did ask him. I said, do you have childcare set up for this week? Because this is the first time he's had her. And I know he works.
So Colby had just picked Presley up in the parking lot of a Publix hours earlier from her mother, Rachel Moore, and Rachel's mother, Christina Moore. The first time Colby had seen his daughter in a year. A moment he and his mom had been waiting for.
Did Colby seem excited or nervous?
He was ecstatic. We found a good park, up right beside a handicap spot, and he texted her on the app that the lawyers told him to use.
It's like a parent app or something.
And he told her we were parked in between AT&T and Publix. And then at 6:30-ish, he got a text back in that app and it said we're here. And his lawyer had told us to videotape. And so he was out looking because we couldn't see him. And he
Did
said,
you actually videotape it?
No, he did. It should be on his phone. And he goes, I see her. And I said, hold on, you want me to follow you and video it? And he said, no, I got it. And then we saw him coming back a few miles over, and he was just grinning from ear to ear. And Presley was excited. And then he put her in the car. And she was showing off her new boots, and he was asking her where she wanted to eat, what her favorite restaurant was. And she said Waffle House. And then he was like, what are you going to eat there, waffles? And she's like, yeah. So then we went back to his apartment, and he opened the door and he let her in, and he showed her her room She was playing with her toys, and he was sitting there playing with her. And then my husband and I, about like 7:15, we went and got the car seat out of our car. And me and Colby got it in his car. We were in the back seat laughing because it was very hard to like get in. So we were getting tickled, and then we told him we were going to go because we wanted him to be able to spend time alone with Presley. And then we went home. No, we went to Walgreens. And then we went home and ate the cabbage soup. And then we
left about 7:30, you think? 7:15, 7:30? Okay.
And I texted Colby around 8:30 maybe, and I said, hey, I got thinking you might want to get some pull-ups just in case, because we didn't know if she was potty trained all night. And he was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. We just got finished eating. I'm going to Walmart.
Were Rachel and Christina right for being so afraid to release little Presley into the arms of her father? Or were they the ones Colby should have been afraid of?
We pulled up to Publix at 6:30 to do the drop-off, and my mom got out with Presley, handed her over, and we were supposed to go home.
Can you think of anybody that would want to harm Colby in this matter?
I can only think of her.
And then why is that?
Because she didn't win. She was confident that she was going to keep Presley from him, and the judge.
Now eyes are on the mother-daughter duo. What lengths would they go to keep Presley away from her dad?
That's why I'm asking you to think real hard about someone who maybe wanted to protect you, protect her.
I, again, am not aggressive. I don't surround myself with aggressive people. I don't know. Like I said, I don't. This is what I know. This is where I was. These are the people I was with. These are the people that I talked to.
Did you talk to anybody else in the last, let's say, week or so about what everything was going on since this all came down?
Anybody and everybody that has saw me crying. My boss, my coworkers, my family, my friends, everybody.
What about family members? Anybody in your family or someone you would consider family you've reached out to?
No. My immediate family. You don't go around bragging to your family that this is happening to you. Especially when you grow up in a Southern Baptist family. Like, you don't, you avoid them.
Well, I'm trying to give you this opportunity to be real clear about what, maybe even an idea you have in your head about something that could have happened. And the reason why I say that is we have a picture of the person who did this. I don't want you to be caught off guard if it turns out it's someone you know. Because if it does turn out that you're withholding information and our investigation leads to you withholding information, then how is that going to work for you, Alan? How would that work out?
But I don't know.
In Presley's favor.
I don't know. For me to tell you, I have talked to everybody the same way.
Well, who have you talked to? I mean, I don't know. Go through your phone. Give me a list of people that you've talked to. Do you want to help yourself? I'm assuming this is for your daughter and for her protection, right?
Buddy, I feel like
Rachel, I have a feeling that you have an idea of what could have happened, and you're afraid to say it. But this is a really good time for you to put that out there, and not for you, for your daughter. Because if we find out that you have anything, that you have something to do with this, that's not going to look good for you. So this is a really good time right now while we're gathering information to give us an idea of who could have done this. Think about yourself and think about your daughter for a minute.
I don't know.
There's been a lot of communication that's happened in regards to this case that we already know of, so we are going to confiscate your cell phone as evidence. Okay?
Can I have my card?
Oh, yeah, that's probably important, isn't it?
I can get it out for you. And when do I get that back?
Well, the sooner we have to download all the information off of it, obviously, for court purposes. So the faster we can do that, the faster we can get it back. It's not just looking bad, it's like it's off, everything is just so amazingly convenient, okay? My question is, who else do y'all know that had this information that could have harmed?
That could have hurt? I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that makes me sick to even think about it, to be honest.
Okay, we have a picture of the person who did it. And
I was
it's
wondering
only,
about that.
it's only a matter of time before we identify him, but everything keeps coming back to this custody thing.
Okay.
Just like talking to Rachel, I don't want you and your family to be caught off guard if it turns around that it's connected to y'all, okay? Because it's not going to be connected to Colby, okay? That's kind of the direction I'm kind of trying to go in. Is I don't want y'all to be caught off guard, because that's not going to play favor with you in regards to Presley's future if y'all aren't in agreement. So my question for you is the same as it was for Rachel. Dig in your brain and think about who could have maybe done this on your behalf. Who could have taken the law into their own hands because the courts didn't. Who have you talked to? Who has you communicated with?
I haven't communicated with anybody that would be, I don't have many friends, Kim, Carolyn, and they're old.
We can kind of check them off everything. Obviously, we know there's a lot of communication that's occurred in regards to this, so there always is. We took Rachel's phone for evidence. Of course, we're going to get warrants to search that information and stuff, but we do have probable cause to hold that information. So I have to take your phone.
So she's not even going to have her phone?
No, because I have to take everybody's phones, because I need to download the information off of them.
So when am I going to get my phone back?
And just like I told her, she gave us her passcode so we can do it faster. We have devices that can get into phones without passwords. However, it takes a lot longer to do that. So I need to take your phone as well, because I need to get that downloaded as well.
This is my lifeline.
In this day and age, it really is for everybody. I understand that. What's the passcode for the phone?
Hey, Chris, you're Rachel's boyfriend, husband?
Fiance.
Fiance. How long have you been together?
October of 2020.
Okay. My name's Captain Jones, by the way. We've been working around the clock on this, trying to get to the bottom of it, so I appreciate y'all coming down to talk to us. How did the grandmother take it whenever she had to hand over her grandbaby to
she was crying, dude. We was all crying.
Right, so everybody's pretty upset.
Yeah.
So, obviously, we've been doing this a long time. We
Yes,
worked a lot of homicide investigations. And the point of contention that we just can't move past, right, is the coincidence that the day that he gets custody of the little girl, he gets shot and killed outside of his apartment.
See, and we just found out he was shot.
Right. For the first time in a year, he hasn't seen the girl, and the night that he gets her, he gets murdered.
Right.
Right. So obviously that's going to draw some suspicion.
Correct.
Right, on Rachel. So we're trying to get to the bottom of this. We're trying to establish, right, what could have happened.
Right.
And I'm not insinuating that Rachel put someone up to this, right? But Is it possible that somebody was so upset that they would have done this on Rachel's behalf?
No, not that I know of.
Not that you know of?
Not that I know of.
Detective Marino, I know they snagged this from you.
Yeah, can I get a copy?
No, unfortunately, we're keeping it for evidence, like the lieutenant was saying when he was in here.
Don't you gotta have a warrant for that, though?
Yeah, we need a warrant to search it,
Yeah.
not to seize it.
Why don't you have to have a warrant to seize it?
Dude, I'm not gonna do this song and dance with you.
That's my only form of work, dude.
I get it, but unfortunately, due to the circumstances of what's going on, we need to check off all our blocks. All right, just to dismiss
Give our lawyer a call. You gonna give our lawyers a call?
They're getting you the number right now, and then they'll give it to you. But my question was, usually the faster we can go through this, faster we can dismiss it, faster you get back your phone.
I'm just trying to make sure I got all my ducks in a row as well. As far as y'all,
I completely, 100% agree with you.
I'm not trying to duck y'all around, Y'all aren't trying to duck me around.
No, I know. I get it. I mean, trust me, I'm not butthurt about any of this stuff like that. Unfortunately, it's...
Rachel painted Colby as an unfit father, a drug user, neglectful, even dangerous. She admitted she didn't want him around their daughter, but she also let something slip. She might have told her former stepdad, Jason Curtis, about the custody fight.
I called Booger on Monday and told him about the court date with Jason Curtis. And I was panicking then. And he told me not to worry about it, that it wouldn't be something that you gotta worry about. Thank you. And I messaged him, told him everything that was going on. And he had sent me pictures of knives and guns and Renaissance shit, but I didn't think anything of it because he lived far away and he's just antsy. And so I had told him, thanks for making me feel better. Just genuinely, just needed to know. Just needed you to know.
What did he send you the pictures of the knives and guns on? Was it on text message, Facebook?
Messenger, but I thought that was bad to have.
Facebook Messenger?
Yeah. After what I deleted that immediately as soon as everything hit the fan. I was like, oh wow, this is probably bad, so.
You think he would actually come down here and fucking shoot him?
I don't know, but he did tell me not to worry about it, and then he called last night and said that I don't have to worry about it and everything's fine. And then you left and then they came, so maybe.
Who left and then who came?
She left and then the detectives came, so maybe.
Well, and what time did he call you?
I
So you
don't
didn't have to worry about it anymore?
Oh my fuck.
9:30ish, 10 o'clock-ish, maybe.
So about 10 o'clock. That's what you told me earlier. It was about 10
about
o'clock
10-ish.
p.m. Okay. And did you, when he told you didn't have to worry about it anymore, did you ask him, like, what are you talking about? And was this a phone call or was this on
This was a
text?
phone call.
Right. So he called you and said you don't have to worry about it anymore. What did you say to him?
What are you talking about? He said, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. It'll be fine, but I gotta go. And he just hung up.
No.
But I gotta go. I'm gonna put my ass in the wind. Gotta go. I was like,
And that's what he told you?
yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Did you
is
see
that?
him while he was down here?
No.
He didn't come by?
No,
I'm sorry. What did you say, man?
I didn't even.
Did he come by your house?
Fuck no, he didn't come by my house.
That's why I was like, I didn't think that would actually happen. And when he called, I didn't think that was actually a thing. Oh, I've had so much anxiety about this all week. I have literally been wetting my bed over it. I did not and then this to happen.
Did you give that information that had his address on it to anybody?
Now listen, I want to make sure you understand, when we do a forensic download of your phone, it's not going to capture just what we see when we get on our phone. Anything that's been deleted, all of that stuff, it basically does what we call data cards. It goes into basically the storage devices of that phone, and data cards deleted data out of that phone. So if there's conversations that you had on Messenger that you think you've been deleted, they're going to get recovered.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so I just want to be sure that you're being 100% honest with us, because I don't want
Anything.
right. The only way to get ahead of this is to be honest up front, right? If we have to come back later and say, well, what's this text message about, then that's not going to look good, right?
You're probably gonna come back later a lot. I didn't think he would. I told him I would pay for his gas. This looks awful for me.
Did you actually?
No, I didn't. When I tell you, I didn't know. I didn't know. When I got the call, I didn't know. This looks so bad for me, y'all.
Like I was telling you.
Did you give him the address?
No.
Like I was telling your mom.
I promise, I didn't
give him anything.
Do you talk to anybody who would talk to him?
I don't know who he talks to. We don't talk on a regular basis. This just happened. Like, this wasn't something that was set up. I don't even know. I'd have to have my phone here to show you. And then I get the phone call. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey. I call him on Sunday. Hey, I'm here to tell you I'm at drop off, and this is what I'm doing.
Do you remember what day you said I'll pay for your gas?
Oh, maybe Monday?
Is that after the court?
Probably. It looks really bad for me, to be honest. Probably. I was wetting my bed at 25 years old because of the anxiety it brought me.
The biggest thing, as I was telling your mom, is we want to look after your
daughter.
That's why we kind of need the truth. And you're giving it to us now. So the biggest thing now is we're trying to figure out, how did he come to know where you live?
I don't know. What I'm telling you, I just told him this is what happened.
Okay. And you're saying that when you said I'll pay for your gas, that was just in jest? That was just in jest?
I was just, you can read it in text message, you'll get them. I was like, LOL, at this point I'll pay for your gas if it means I stop having to change my sheets. That's what it was. I did not. This looks so...
You did not ask him to come to me and fucking kill him.
Not like that. I didn't.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to upset you. I'm trying to remain calm. It's not working.
Detectives start digging. They uncover more than just words. They find evidence of a plan, talk of weapons, gas money to get to Florida, and coordination that pointed to something far darker than a coincidence. It looked like a conspiracy.
Rachel, we talked to our state attorney, based on all the information. He's advised we're going to place you under arrest right now, okay? I don't want you to fight us or anything about this right now. I just want you to understand this is just a very early point of the investigation, and
if you place me under arrest for something that I didn't do, it goes on my record and everybody can see it.
No, it doesn't. This is just the first step, okay? We're not going to jump ahead.
That's what they said with the arson.
Okay. I need you to stand up and we're going to put handcuffs on you, okay? We're going to have someone come up here and transport you out to jail, okay?
Sir, I didn't do this. What am I being arrested for?
Right now, we're gonna charge you with tampering, and they're gonna look at accessory after the fact charges. Okay.
Accessory to murder? I didn't do this.
Sometimes the truth sets you free.
Did
okay?
it?
And this is
this is real early, but this is just part of it. Like I told you, this is not a prison sentence. Just because you're getting arrested and going to the county jail does not mean that you're convicted of a crime.
But detectives weren't finished. Because if Rachel was the mastermind, who pulled the trigger?
Somebody else. Shoot somebody else. Then I get arrested with homicide charges. My child gets taken from me.
While Rachel sat in custody, detectives turned their attention to her former stepfather, Jason Curtis. He lived in Alabama, but when investigators traced his movements...
When did this happen? From what I was told, it happened Sunday. I was at work Sunday. But I'm not Brad Lindler, right down here on 69 Highway, right across from S&S. Yeah. Building them out of building. But you are being placed on arrest for that warrant right now. And Florida's on their way up here, that particular county or city or whatever it is the officer coming from.
His partner confirms they were both in Florida when the killing happened.
The officers stopped me and they asked me about guns and Jason. So and then they said murder, so I'm assuming they think he shot someone. That's not possible.
Yeah.
Jason is funny and sweet.
And all that happened Sunday.
It was so late when we got back home. It was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Curtis denied everything. He swore he wasn't involved in a murder-for-hire plot, but prosecutors said otherwise. And they had more than just suspicions. They had evidence that tied him to the plan. Gas money from Rachel, notes with Colby's details, and testimony that put him near the scene.
What's going on, Jason?
Don't tell me.
Well, we're about to. So, I'm Detective Marino. This is Detective Kelly. That's Sergeant Kelly's call from San Luis County, from the Sheriff's Office over there. I know you're kind of confused as to what's going on, and I'm going to explain that to you, but obviously I want to let you know your rights. So the reason we're here is there was a warrant put out for your arrest, all right, for the murder of Colby
Vincent.
Vincent. All right. Does that name even sound familiar to you?
No.
All right. You have a stepdaughter, Rachel, correct?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a stepdaughter named Rachel?
Yes.
Okay. What was Rachel's ex-boyfriend?
Okay, I didn't know his name. I've never met him.
All right, so this incident, obviously, I mean, you've been given some details, happened on Sunday, this past Sunday. Can you tell us where you were at all day?
Yeah, I was at home most of the day.
Okay. Was anybody home with you?
My wife.
Okay. Can she verify that?
Yeah.
All right. So she would have no problems if we went to ask her?
No. She's at work.
Okay. Do you know where she works at?
In Huntsville.
Okay.
I don't know the name of the place. It's a real estate place, but
That's in Huntsville.
I don't really want to answer any questions till I know what's going on. I mean, I know Rachel was having trouble with something about custody, but I ain't had nothing to do with that family in 10, 15 years.
What do you know about the custody stuff?
All I know is that Rachel and him didn't want him to have the baby, and I don't know what happened.
They're just arguing over the baby?
Yeah.
Did Rachel tell you that, or was it her mom?
Rachel.
Okay.
I don't talk to Christy much. I haven't talked to her since my dad's funeral, and it's been years ago.
Okay. Well, obviously, as we said, Colby was found dead, and there was a murder placed out for your arrest. I know you said you were here on Sunday, and your wife can verify. I mean, I'm just gonna put it out there. You're lying. I can tell.
Based on what Rachel's information she told us, and every bit of evidence we already have, surveillance information, all videos, everything that we have already, I'm giving you the opportunity to save Rachel at this moment.
I don't know what to tell you.
Jason,
I hope you find to go through my phone.
What did you go down there to do, be honest?
I went down there, one, because me and Angela wanted to just go
get away. She hadn't seen the beach in a while. I went to Navarre 1 because it's an area I know. I've got friends there.
Jason,
Jason,
you went down there for a reason. It is not an accident that we're sitting up here. It's not an accident that 2 days later we're sitting in front of you and you have a warrant for your arrest for first-degree murder. It's not an accident. Rachel is in jail. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
We've already arrested her for accessory to first-degree murder. Don't you think that we have that more information than you think? I'm giving you the opportunity to save Rachel right here. So where does your love really lie?
My love lies to Rachel. So I'm not going to cop something I didn't do.
So tell me the truth.
I'm not going to go to jail the rest of my life for something I did not do.
But you're going to let Rachel do it.
If
That's
she's
how much you
guilty,
love her.
there's nothing I can do about it.
So it's an accident that we're sitting in front of you?
No, it's not.
Okay, so tell me why it's not an accident that you're in that chair right there in handcuffs.
Because you believe I shot somebody? Well, since I didn't, you can't prove it. So I don't know what to tell you. My dad was a police officer for 35 years. My mother retired probation and parole.
Jason,
I've been in Santa Rosa County Jail and I've been screwed.
Jason, how do you know the victim was shot? No one told you that.
They did. They told me that this morning.
Who did?
The guy that had me down on the highway, it was 69 highway when I was arrested. I said, what am I arrested for?
Murder.
Yeah. And one of the other ones I heard him say something about, yeah, he was shot. They wouldn't tell me who. They wouldn't tell me nothing. I didn't even know what was going on.
Well, Rachel told us.
Told you what?
She told us the truth, and the truth got her arrested.
What?
The truth got her arrested. The truth is going to get Presley taken away from her and her whole family.
I didn't.
Because of the situation that you put everybody else in, because she vented to you, and you took care of this for her.
The following month, investigators turned their eyes on Christina Moore, Rachel's mother. She'd been there for the custody exchange, and she was at the crime scene the night of the killing. She was charged as an accessory.
Hang on, and I'll let you know. Just hang tight. Don't hurt me. I'm not going to hurt you. As long as you don't pull away from me or anything.
She has a warrant for her arrest.
For what?
Accessory after the fact.
Capital.
What the actual?
Capital felony.
For what? Money's in the safe. And call. Keith.
I believe it's a $150,000 bond.
$150,000 bond for what?
She'll see when she gets to the jail. 232, she's the same.
All right, listen. I'm fixing to explain everything to you. Just stand
Hold on. Hold on.
Just let me sit down for a minute. I'm about to pass out.
Hey, you don't want to sit right there. You're sitting in.
I don't.
She's good.
Stand up.
Okay.
I'm going to sit you in my car, and you can hang tight there.
You're fine.
That son of a bitch.
All right, stand up.
Come on. I'm so sorry. I didn't do anything.
Hold on. What was the warrant? I'm going to look it off forever. So it's accessory after the fact, the homicide. Warrant basically, she basically did a bunch of shit. And did, I guess the warrant for her phone and found a bunch of shit. It's just kind of like that info. The warrant was $150,000 bond. Capital felony. I was like, oh.
Where are they taking her? Up to Milton?
Yes, ma'am. Santa Rosa County Jail is where she.
Will I be able to bail her out?
She has a $150,000 bond.
Which is 10% of that?
15,000.
All right, we're going to take her purse with her to the jail, and then you should be able to come get her, okay? All right, like I said, you're free to go. All right, you're not in any kind of trouble.
Do anything either.
Yeah. So, all right.
I'm just the grandma.
I understand.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All righty, ma'am.
Wait for her phone call, right?
Yeah, it'll take a little while to get her booked in. They got a fingerprint, photograph, and all that kind of stuff. Usually about 3 to 4 hours. And then, do you have the number to the jail? If you want to pull up here, I'll give you my card and write the number that gives you your...
In the end, Christina Moore walked free in July 2025 when her charges were dropped. But her daughter, Rachel Moore, wasn't so lucky. In April 2025, a jury found her guilty of first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. She's now spending life in prison without parole. The man who pulled the trigger, her former stepdad, Jason Curtis, was convicted in May 2024 of first-degree murder. He's serving life in prison too. A bitter custody battle had turned into a murder-for-hire plot. A young father, Colby Vinson, was shot dead outside his home while his 4-year-old daughter stood just feet away. The people closest to him, the mother of his child and her former stepfather, are now serving life sentences. And Presley, the little girl at the center of it all, lost her father forever and her mother to prison. You don't have to pull the trigger to be convicted of murder. Rachel Moore learned that the hard way.